Hello, welcome again to the Daily Sporran, and today I'm going to do a song called The Dog-Ear Years from the 1999.com album. The last two songs on this album have always been my favourite two songs on the album. And one of the reasons I really like this song is it's a return to melodic-based songwriting. What do I mean by that? If you look at the mid to late 70s and the early 80s of Jethro Tull, in a way they're the height of their career, the songs always have extremely strong, unexpected, meandering melodies that pull the song along. After the mid-80s, Ian Anderson, I think partly for reasons to do with his voice problems, tends to write songs that are much more focused on riffs and chord progressions, sort of classic rock sort of songs. And the melody is strong, but it follows the chords quite faithfully usually. This is actually in some ways harking back to that classic period of Jethro Tull, because the melody is playful and unexpected and drags the song through unexpected rhythm changes as well. And I really like that about this song, and it stands out on the album partly for that reason. It's a song that's lyrically about a man in his early 50s, Ian Anderson, reflecting on getting older and the ambivalence that brings with it. On the one hand, these are the dog-ear years, you're getting a bit frayed at the edges. But on the other hand, you look back at things in the past and think, actually, I'm happier now than I was then. And also, it's a subtle love song, this song, because it's an ode to companionship and how companionship makes aging more tolerable and enjoyable than you might think when you were younger. Anyway, I hope you enjoy my version. Wish me luck. Rusted and ropey and dog-eared old copy, a vintage and classic or just plain Jurassic, all words to describe me, relaxed in the knowledge but happily present, are all things to sustain me, nurture and claim me, roll back the mileage. Do-do-do-do-do. You have settled beside me, to the far and the wide of me, a matter of choosing and finding and losing, on the rough ride with me. Do-do-do-do-do. Take whiskey with water, kick stones down the gutter, think back to long days with stale breath recycled in my face, rattling through airways, plastic on cold trays, watching through windows, deep landscapes below another time and space. There must come some time to walk through the nightline, hands tight, heads high, these are the dog-ear years. Don't turn back, don't linger, for God's sake keep moving, primitive shadows sidle beside. Rusted and ropey, a dog-eared old copy, a vintage and classic or just plain Jurassic, all words to describe me, relaxed in the knowledge but happily present, are all things to sustain me, nurture and claim me, roll back the mileage. Do-do-do-do-do. Big whiskey with water, kick stones down the gutter. Think back to long days with stale breath recycled in my face. Rattling through airways, plastic on cold trays, watching through windows, deep landscapes below another time and space. The dog ear hears. The dog ear hears. Lovely song. Wonderful line about what it was like to be younger when everyone smoked. Think back to long days with stale breath recycled in my face. Classic, slightly grumpy old man view about actually life as a young man wasn't quite as great as everyone thinks. Anyway, lyrically, it's a wonderful song. Have a read of the lyrics if you get a chance. I hope you enjoyed it. See you soon.